x plus 2 in bracket, x plus 4 in bracket, and x plus 1 in another bracket. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to like multiply this as 2, and the s I get I multiply by s2. So how do you do? So you go x times x is s squared, x times 1 is x, and 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 1 is 4. And of course, equal like terms, so that's going to be s squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay, and then you bring this one down, so here is going to be x plus 2. So again, you go x times s squared, s cubed, and x times 5x is 5s squared, and x times 4, that's 4x, and 2 times s squared is 2s squared, and 2 times 5x is 10x, and 2 times 4 is 8. Now you can call it like terms. You have s cubed already, and 5s squared and 2s squared is 7s squared, and 4x plus 10x is 14x, and just you have only 8 left here, so that's going to be plus 8. So this is the result when you expand this. And number 2, again, I'll put a line here and expand this 2. X times x is s squared, and x minus 2 is 2x, and 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times minus 2 is minus 10. And of course, you have s squared plus 3x minus 10. And then you bring this one down, which is going to be x minus 3. Okay, you bring this one down here. So expand this again. X times s squared is s cubed, and x times 3x is 3s squared, and x times minus 10 is minus 10x. And then go with minus 3. Minus 3 times s squared is minus 3s squared. Minus 3 times plus 3s is minus 9. That'll be minus 9x. And minus 3 times minus 10 is plus 30. And then go like 10, you have s cubed, and 3s squared minus 3s squared is 0, so that's good. And minus 10x minus 9s is minus 19x, and here plus 30. So this is the result. The next question, so I think you want to expand this first, so put a line across down. So expand this. X times x is s squared, x times 5 is 5x, and 1 times x is just 1x, and 1 times 5 is just 5. And if you simplify this, that's going to give you x squared plus 6x plus 5. And now you bring this one down as x plus 2, and expand this next. X times s squared is s cubed, and x plus 6s is 6s squared, and x times 5 is 5x, and then 2 times s squared is 2s squared, and 2 times 6s, that's like 12x, and 2 times 5, that's 10. And then you simplify that, that's s cubed, and 6s squared plus 2s squared, that's going to be 8s squared, and 5s plus 12s, that's 17x, and you just have only 10. And this is the result of expanding and simplifying. And the next question, again you do the same thing. You expand this first, so you have s squared minus 4x, 5x minus 20, and that's going to be x squared plus x minus 20. And then you bring this one down, which is going to be x plus 4, and expand again. S cubed, that's s squared, that's minus 20x, again 4 times x, that's 4s squared, 4x, and minus 80. So you simplify, you have s cubed and s squared plus 4s squared, you get 5s squared, and minus 20x plus 4x is minus 16x and minus 80. This is the result of expanding and simplifying this. And then we move on to number 5. Again, this is the same thing as x plus 3 and x minus 1, x minus 1, okay? And I think to do is to expand this one first. So x times x is s squared, x times minus 1 is x, minus 1 times x is another x, and minus 1 times minus 1 is plus 1. And try simplify that. That's s squared minus 2x plus 1. Again, you bring this one down, which is everything gonna be like x plus 3. So expand this again. That's s cubed. X times minus 2x is minus 2s squared, and x times 1 is x. And then 3 times s squared is 3s squared, and 3 times minus 2s is minus 6s, and 3 times 1 is 3. And then of course you can work that out, and you have s cubed, and 2s squared plus 3s squared is just 1s squared, and x plus minus 6s is minus 5x, and then you have plus 3. So that's the result for this one. And of course to the next one here, again expand this 2, and x times 2x is 2s squared, and x times minus x is minus x, and minus 3 times 2x is minus 6x, and minus 3 times minus 1 is plus 6. Simplify this, you have 2s squared minus 7x plus 6, and bring this one down, which is just x plus 5. And expand this also, x times 2x is 2s cubed, and x times minus 7x minus 7s squared, and x plus 6 is 6s, and 5 times 2s squared, that's going to give plus 10s squared, and 5 minus 7x is minus 35x, and 5 times 6 is plus 30. And then simplify this. So here is going to be 2x3, and minus 7s squared plus 10s squared, that's going to be like 3s squared, and 6s minus 35, well, that will be minus 29x, and plus 30. This is the result of the expansion. And you go to the next question. Again, you want to expand this one. X times x is s squared, and x plus 3 is 3x, and 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. That's going to be s squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, put that in bracket, and then you bring this one down, which is 2x plus 1. And then of course you can expand this. 2s times s squared is 2s cubed, 2s times 5x is 10s squared, and 2s times 6 is 12x, and then 1 times s squared is s squared, 1 times 5x is 5x, and 1 times 6 is 6. Then like terms, you have 2s cubed here, and 10s squared plus s squared is 11s squared, and 12s plus 5s is 17x, and you have 6 left. And this is the result of expanding and simplifying. And of course for this one again, you expand this first 2 here, that's 3s squared, that's s times 3s is 3s squared, and x times minus 1 is minus x, and minus 2 times 3s is minus 6s, and minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2. And then you simplify this, you have 3s squared minus 7x plus 2. Of course put it in bracket, and bring this one down, which is going to be 2x minus 3. And then expand again to s times 3x, that's 6s cubed, and 2s minus 7x, that's 14s squared, and 2x times plus 2, that's 4x, and minus 3 times 3s squared, that's minus 9s squared, and minus 3 times minus 7x, that's plus 21x, and minus 3 times plus 2 is minus 6. And then try simplify. So you have 6s cubed, okay, and minus 14s squared minus 9s squared is every going to be minus 23s squared. 4x plus 21x, that's 25x, and then you have minus 6 here. Again, this is the result you get when you simplify this triple bracket. And number 9, again, try to expand the last two here. So 3x times x is 3x squared, and 3x times 5 is 15x, and 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 5 is 10. And of course you need to simplify that, so that will be 17x plus 10. Of course, put that in bracket and then bring this expression down. That's x minus 2, and use this to multiply. Okay, so x times 3x is 3x cubed, and x times 17x squared, and x times 10 is 10x, and minus 2 times 3x, that's minus 6x squared, minus 2 times plus 17x, that's minus 34x, and minus 2 times 10 is minus 20. So all we got to do now is to simplify this. We have 3s cubed, and then 17s squared minus 6s squared, well, that's going to give you plus 11s squared, and 10x minus 34x, well, that's going to give you minus 24x, and then you have 20 left, that's minus 20, and this is the result. And we go over to number 10. Again, you do the same thing again, like a routine, right? So you need the x as x, that's s squared, and that's minus 4x. 2 plus x, that's plus 2x, and 2 times minus 4 is minus 8, and simplify that. That's going to be minus 2x minus 8, put in bracket, and bring this guy down, which is 3x plus 1, and you can expand. 3x times x is 3s cubed, and 3s times minus 6, 2x, that's minus 6s squared, and 3s times minus 8 is minus 24x. Again, you multiply 1 times s squared, that's s squared. 1 times minus 2s is minus 2x, and 1 times minus 8 is minus 8. Then I simplify that, you have 3s cubed here, and then you have minus 6s squared plus s squared, that's going to be 5s squared, and minus 24s minus 2x is minus 26x, and then you have minus 8 here. Again, this is the result of expanding and simplify this triple bracket. And then we come to number 11. So I'm sure that this is the same as this for value of x. Okay, so we need to show that if you expand this, you get this. All right, so I'll take the left hand side. Okay, so from the left hand side here I have 2x plus 3 and 5x plus 2 and x minus 5, and I'm going to expand that to x. Okay, I think I'll take this 2 first. 5s times s is 5s squared, and 5s minus 5 is minus 25x, and 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times minus 5 is minus 10, and simplify that, that's 5s squared minus 23x minus 10, goes in bracket, and then bring this down, which is 2x plus 3. Again, expand that to x times 5s squared, that's 10s squared, or 10s cubed, sorry, and 2s times minus 23x, that's going to be like 46s squared, and 2s times minus 10 is minus 20x, and again 3 times 5x is 15s squared, and 3 times minus 23 is minus 69x, and 3 times minus 10 is minus 30. Then of course we can simplify that, so we have 10s cubed, and then minus 46s squared plus 15s is definitely going to be minus 31s squared, and minus 20x minus 69, that will be minus 89x, and of course you have minus 30, and that's it. Okay, so if you compare this, it's the same. So we have just proved that this is the value for all values of x, okay, because they're the same here and the same here. So we go to the next question. Again, this question is similar to the one we've done. Okay, so we have to prove that this is the same as this what you have on the right. So I'll begin with the left hand side here, okay, which is definitely going to be 2x minus 1, and because this is squared, I'm going to do it twice, 3x plus 2 and 3x plus 2. So I will have to expand the right side, and 3x times 3x is 9x squared, and 3x times 2 is 6x. Next, 2 times 3x again is 6x, and 2 times 2 is 4. Alright, and of course you can simplify that to be 12x plus 4. Now put that in bracket, and then I'm going to bring this one down here, which is 2x minus 1, and then expand the second time. 2s times 9s squared is 18s cubed, and 2s times 12x, that's 24s squared, and 2s times 4 is 8x. Then minus 1 times 9s squared is minus 9s squared, minus 1 times plus 12 is minus 12x, and minus 1 times plus 4 is minus 4. And then we calculate like terms, so we have 18s cubed and 24x minus 9s squared, definitely going to be 15s squared. Yep. And 8x minus 12x is minus 4x, and then you have minus 4. Now if you look at the right hand side here, and that's the same thing as I think that's the same thing as what you have here, right? So we have just proved it, that 18s squared plus 15x squared will be minus 4s minus 4. Okay, I guess this will be the last question. Alright, so again we need to show that the left hand side here is the same as the right hand side. Alright, so to begin to do that, I will have to do the left hand side, which is definitely going to be 3x minus 1, but 4x plus 3 and x minus 9, and begin to expand. Okay, so we begin with 3s squared. I think I'll take these two first. 4s and x is 4s squared. 4s times minus 9 is minus 36x, and 3 times x is plus 3x, and 3 times minus 9 is minus 27. And that's going to be 4s squared minus 36x plus 3x is minus 33x, and minus 27. Again, put that in bracket and bring this one down. So here is going to be 3x minus 1, and again expand this. 3s times 4x squared, that's 12s cubed, and 3s times minus 3x is minus 99x squared, and 3x times minus 27, that's going to be like 81x. Okay, good. The next, minus 1 times 4x is minus 4x squared, minus 1 times minus 3x is plus 33x, and minus 1 times minus 27 is plus 27. And then begin to clear the like terms, so you have 12s cubed. Now you have minus 99x squared minus 4s squared, well, that's going to be minus 103s squared. And then you have minus 81x plus 33, that's going to be like minus 48x, and then you have plus 27. Now if you look at this here, the right hand side, you can find that that's the same thing as this. So we have proved that the right hand side is the same as what we got. So this is the end of the video. So if you got any question or comment, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thank you.